Yo, what is up, guys? Oscar here with a new video, and this is going to be discussing my Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid 2-0 post-game analysis. Real Madrid gets the win, and I'm sorry if I'm a little fired up and mad right now. I just recorded my Washington video, so go, if you guys are Washington fans or NFL fans, make sure you check that out. I'll put that in the cards, and I'll put that in the cards there. You see, before I get started, I really don't... See, this is what I don't like when Real Madrid and Washington play on the same day. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, if Real Madrid played on 10:15, at 10:15 on Sundays, maybe... No, I can't. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be able to record and post my video in time for Washington. So I'd rather post them both at the same time. But I just don't really like Real Madrid and Washington playing on Sundays at the same time, because if one of them lose, it's really hard for me to record my reaction for the other. So, but Real Madrid gets the win 2-0. Karim Benzema and Vinicius, Modric, Courtois played very well today. So those guys get game balls for me. You know, so Marco Asensio as well. Congratulations, Marco Asensio finally scored a goal in the derby. So I guess I'll give you a pass for that. So I think that's what, his sixth goal in La Liga. I have to double check that. But yeah. So let's talk about this game. So starting lineup I expected it. You know, it wasn't gonna be a change. Karim Benzema made a return. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, so Atletico really could not penetrate the defense. At first, it looked like they were gonna, they got behind the defense, but if it wasn't for Courtois making saves at the beginning, the first 10 minutes, Atletico could have had the lead. And then Karim Benzema, Vinicius Jr., he didn't score goals today, but he did have a brace of assists. So he had 2 assists today, so I guess congrats go to him. So Vinicius Jr. with an assist to Karim Benzema. Benzema scores the goal, makes it 1-0. Real Madrid in the 16th minute in the first half, and Real Madrid just with close calls by Thibaut Courtois. Luka Modric played very soundly defensively. Casemiro as well defensively. They're the midfield had to play defense today. Ferland Mendy, the defense really couldn't. David Alaba and Eder Militao were okay. Not outstanding, but okay. So it is what it is there. So let's fast forward to the second half real quick. So I called it. I said Carlo Ancelotti. Shout out to Carlo Ancelotti for managing the team right today. He actually subbed off Karim Benzema at halftime. So Karim Benzema gets subbed off at halftime. Luka Jovic steps in. Luka Jovic. I think he should stay with Real Madrid for this season to give a solid backup to Karim Benzema, because Mariano's out trash. So I think that Luka Jovic should not be loaned out or sold in January. I think he should stay. If the guy should go, should be Mariano, but I'll talk about that probably in a later video. So Luka Jovic gets subbed in, and Real Madrid played very well defensively. Luis Suarez gets subbed in. And this is where I was like, panic attack. Atletico were actually getting to Real, they were beating out Real Madrid's defense. Like I said, if it wasn't for Courtois, Casemiro, and Modric, Atletico really could have scored a goal, but it didn't. And then midway through the second half, Vinicius Jr. again with his speed passes it to Asensio. Marco Asensio scores a goal, 2-0, and that's enough for Real Madrid to get the win. Courtois with other saves there, so it is what it is there. So what does this mean? Real Madrid has 13 points. Now I know that Sevilla, Atletico, Barcelona, those teams still have one game pending. Funny enough, Sevilla and Barcelona, the pending game that they have is against each other, and I honestly couldn't care less if Barcelona wins or lose that game, because let's be honest, they're not going to catch Real Madrid. The only teams that I'm concerned about right now, So Atletico, who's right now 13 points behind Real Madrid. Sevilla, which I think are 7 points. Yeah, I think maybe seven or 8 points ahead, with one game left for Sevilla, and depending on what team of Barcelona shows up, they could win that game. So right now, Real Madrid has a stranglehold on La Liga. But like I said, I'm not going to celebrate just yet. Don't pop out the champagne yet, Real Madrid fans, because we saw Atletico have a commanding lead in La Liga last year. They were, 17 points clear, and somehow Barcelona, Real Madrid get their stuff together. Atletico collapses, drops points when they shouldn't have, and then a La Liga race was ensued, towards the end. So don't celebrate just yet. Ancelotti does have Real Madrid playing good football. Another clean sheet for Real Madrid. I think that's 5 in a row now in all competitions. I have to double check that too. So shout out to Carlo Ancelotti. The defense is finally coming along nicely. They play okay enough to get clean sheets. They don't play like the elite, like what Zinedine Zidane had last year, but they play decent enough. So that's what I'm looking for. There, Vinicius Jr. finally, he doesn't score goals, but he does make a difference with his assists today. He had 2 assists. Karim Benzema gets his goal before he gets subbed off, and of course, Marco Asensio scores a goal, his first goal in a derby. So, alrighty, guys, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what you all thought of the Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, the derby. Your thoughts right in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that sub button. Also, give me a thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications. Make sure that notification bell is turned on so that way you know when I drop a new video. Until then, guys, keep it real. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.